good shot in a
And
circle.
then the next part is kissed your hair would be.
I think she gets it on down here. I think.
You're singing.
Sing your part.
I'm trying to find Denny's part now.
Oh, Denny's is below that.
Yeah. No, I think I'm singing the part. You're kiss my part, and Denny would be
You're singing what?
You're working out Denny's part so you can give it to her.
That's what she's singing.
She's singing kiss, kiss. You are?
Yeah,
I thought you were singing.
let's kiss. No, I'm kissed. I am higher.
Okay, you're right.
I'm kiss your hair. Which one? I was going kiss your hair.
Okay. So
Kissed.
you take the part that she starts on. In other words, on Dream. Then when she comes up here, she's jumping up to the.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
If
just
this were,
put
if
the-
what I'm doing works, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to work on Denny's part.
Okay.
So let's sing it with just you and me.
All right. Let's sing Denny's part too.
No, I'm just gonna sing mine.
Okay.
Did they spell my name right?
David Boris.
And I dreamed about
So if what I'm doing it works okay, that's good. I can find that.
And I dreamed
Tell me what my note is. Dream this note. What is
E.
this? E?
E.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
This is my musical director, Jimmy Martin. He's been with me for the past 42 years.
Last week.
As of last week.
He helped wean him from his mother's breast.
stage, kids.
Okay.
Watch the mic.
Yeah. If what I was singing was fun, I won't be able to know by note.
You go this way?
Oh, no, you're gonna do this.
You women sound pretty.
White teeth, yeah.
Well, actually go this way.
Uh-huh.
Go this way.
I'm lost as a big dog. I've never...
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. I just want to get that thing in there, shut the door. Okay, Tim will talk to your video.
What's Tim going to talk about?
Tim, this is Tim O'Brien. He is...
He's
Everything I know from
famous.
Dave Morris.
Great.
How to turn on these tuning machines, what the notes mean. Every good word up front.
Get your dance for a minute. I want you to be the rose in the Spanish garden. Here, roses. Yes, sir.
Right here.
I did?
No,
I really like this one.
okay. Just want to slide it down so
Put the heart on this chair.
Don, I forgot to ask you about drums.
Yeah, what do you need, Francis?
David Morrisby using drums.
If somebody wants to give us a little
no.
drum back there, that'd be fine.
That's up. If Ahmed's around, he might. I don't see him at the moment. Do you hear David's guitar? He's strumming it at the moment. Sorry.
Don't mind me. Just taking pictures of you working. Test.
I cannot sleep, wondering, was the rebels called so bright? And the morphine seemed to do no good at all. I would run away from here, but would not fall.
Yeah, we liked it.
3 minutes of footage left. 2 minutes if it's 20-minute tape.
All this should be is the same pattern we're putting on the end should be on the front. We don't have time for the long one. So it should just say, I would run all the way to meet you there. But you
you did a good job, Cal.
Headset's gone.
I'm working on something, Francis.
Test, test.
Live from the historic Capitol Plaza Music Hall in Charleston, West Virginia, welcome to another Mountain Stage. Featuring the fabulous Twister Sisters, Denny Bonet and Julie Adams, the Mountain Stage Band under the direction of John Kessler, and your host, Larry Gross.
The world is just a simple song. This world is turning around, a simple song.
With your host, Larry Gross.
Thank you very much, Andy. Well, it's time to bring out a man here with another great West Virginia voice, very distinctive vocal delivery. His name is David Morris. He and his brother John, the Morris brothers, were synonymous with West Virginia traditional music when they were playing together regularly. They had the Ivydale Festival down in Clay County, West Virginia. Dave himself has helped put on many other traditional music festivals under Rockefeller Foundation grants. He's also been an artist in residence down in North Carolina for a little while now. He's got a brand new album out called David Morris Song Weaver. He plays a variety of instruments. He's also brought Jimmy Martin with him on the bass, Mr. Buddy Griffin, Mr. West Virginia musician. On a mandolin today, Tommy King's playing the guitar and banjo, and Becky Webb will be singing background. And there's going to be a special treat I'll let Dave introduce a little bit later on in his set. But let's welcome him right now, Mr. David Morris.
Thank you. Good to be here. Come, all ye gallant soldiers, a story I will tell about the bloody battle on top of Shiloh's Hill. It was an awful struggle, it'll cause your heart to chill. All from the bloody battle on top of Shiloh's Hill. 'Twas on the 6th of April, about the break of day. The drums and fifes were playing for us to march away. My feelings at that moment I do remember still. When first my feet went tromping on top of Shiloh's Hill. 'Twas about the hour of sunrise, the battle it began. Before the fight was over, we fit them hand to hand. The hollers of the battle battle did my soul with anguish fill. For the dead and the dying on top of Shiloh's hill. 'Twas early the next morning, we fit the fight again, unmindful of the wounded, unuseful to the slain. The cannon smoke did hide the sun, 10,000 was the kill, and the streams of blood went running on top of Shiloh's hill. My uniform of blue was turned to a purplish red when someone on a foaming steed did strike me on the head. I sent a bullet to his heart, and as he fell away, I saw the face of my father dressed in bloody gray. Although we won the battle, my heart is filled with pain. For the one that brought me to this life, I'll never see again. I prayed to the Lord, consistent with His will. Lord, save the souls of them poor boys that died on Shiloh's hill. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'd like to do another selection from the Song Weaver album. This one was written by David McDade and J.H. Brown Jr. And again, a Civil War theme. Shiloh is an old song, but this is a relatively modern song on this same theme. One called Last Letter Home. I have heard the cannon thundering all night, and I cannot sleep for wondering, was the rebels' cause so right? And the morphine seems to do no good at all. I would run away from here if I would not fall. I joined the Southern Cavalry for fun. Must have rode 1,000 horses, all if I'm ever on my feet again, I will, I swear, I would run all the way to meet you there. I would run all the way to meet you there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Larry mentioned a special treat, and indeed, for you and for me, I would like for you to please welcome to Mountain Stage the lady that's brought the sunshine into my life, my wife, Christine Morris.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, now, if you were lucky enough to have been around about 100 years ago and went to a barn race, and you'd see this style of dance. But if you weren't, you're lucky, because I'm going to do it for you today. Now, some people call it traditional clogging, or buck dancing, or flat-footing. Now, my grandmother was a wise woman, and she simply called it dancing.
How would you like to try to live with a woman that has that much energy? This is the Christmas show, and of course it's a very special time of year for all of us. And I would like to tell you about a gift I was given one time at Christmas. This was about 25 years ago. I was hitchhiking, and I stayed all night with a family that was very, very poor. They had very little of the world's goods, but there was love in their hearts and in their home, and they shared with me what they had. And the day after Christmas, when I was leaving, a little boy, 8 years old, named Robert, came to me, and he said, "I want to give you a Christmas present." All this little fellow had been given for Christmas was 5 pencils of different colors that had his name stamped on them. And he said, "I want to give you one of my pencils." And I said, "Robert, you need those for school, and I appreciate you thinking of me, but I think you should just keep it." And he pulled his hand from behind, his back and held up the pencil, and he said, "No, you take the red one because I like it the best." And that's all I ever needed to know about giving gifts. And I wish all of you a Merry Christmas, and I hope that I can give you my best now. Sing and hum, if you will, Silent Night with me on the harp. Thank you.
David Morris. Mr. David Morris. West Virginia has many sides and several distinctive voices, but that's one of the true ones. David Morris. Thank you very much, David.